This is great. This is something you showed me, Johnny, some time ago. It's called JT's Dream Thought, and I'd like you to share it right now.
Yeah, it's a trick I've been doing for a long, long time, and it's wonderful because you don't really have to do anything.
Can I play the girl?
You can play the girl, okay. So you have them shuffle the deck of cards, and you do your little storyline about having a dream or a nightmare where you envision that somebody actually thought of a value and of a suit of a card in your dream, you know. And so you say, shuffle the cards, and now I'd like you to show me the cards. Now here's what you're going to do. As they show the cards, you want to see the very first two cards that come off the deck.
Up there?
Yeah, so it's a 4 of spades and an 8 of hearts. So I'm going to use the 8 of hearts as the suit and the 4 as the value. So that means the 4 of hearts is the card I'm going to look for, because these are the two cards they're going to end up with on top of their packets at the end of the trick. So I see a 4 and an 8. I want to make it the 4 of hearts, and so I say, I'm looking for my card. Just keep moving through. And so what I'm looking for now is the 4 of hearts, and I stop and I say, oh, I found it. And I now take out the 4 of hearts. Now I ask them to set the pack on the table.
No, this is one more time, just really quick. So you're looking at the first two cards on top. So the first two cards on the deck are the 4 of spades and the 8 of hearts.
And that the 8 doesn't matter, it's just the suit.
So
the
we're
hearts
looking,
and the 4 and the 4.
And that's, so you have the 4, which is on top.
Yes.
And then the hearts is what you're looking for.
Correct.
Okay.
And I noticed Johnny, actually, when the woman was spreading the cards, Johnny kind of helped her a little bit by you know, kind of like adjusting the cards, and you spread those front two.
Because sometimes they don't spread them, or they spread them too quickly. So if that happens, you say, wait, I'd like to see each and every card. I'm looking for a particular one. So now I know that I have the correct card, the 4 of hearts. Now I say to the spectator, I'd like you to start dealing cards onto the table, one at a time, face down. After they deal 2 cards, those are the 2 cards, the 4 of spades.
And you want 2 separate piles.
And the 8 of hearts, no, one pile. And now I say, oh, by the way, you don't have to deal from the top of the deck.
Right.
You can deal from anywhere. Or you can just drop packets of cards until you feel like stopping.
But you only say that after
you
2
deal
or 3
the first
cards.
2 cards down.
Yes,
the whole
that's a great
secret.
touch.
So there we go.
Okay, and then I say, I'll take the rest of those. Now, since we're dealing with a suit and a value, I'd like you to deal alternately 2 packets of cards until you exhaust the pack.
No matter what, those 2 cards on the bottom are going to go on both
They're going to be the last 2 cards dealt on top.
What a great effect.
And I'll slow down as I get to you, Johnny.
That's correct. And
that'll
now,
be
of
the
course,
top name.
and now, you know, of course, this was the very top card, so you know that's the value, the 4 of spades, and you say, would you mind turning, and this is, of course, the suit. So we're looking for one card, you say, the 4 of hearts, and of course, now you display the card you took out of the packet. It's a self-working trick.
Good trick.
Once you see the first 2 cards, the trick works itself.
But let me ask you, because people are probably wondering, what if you have a picture card? What if you have 2 of the same cards?
Or 2 of the same
aces?
suit?
Yeah, something like that.
Very good.
Oh, good.
Then you stop at that moment and say, oh, did you cut the cards? And you ask them to set them down and cut them so you have a new beginning. You
So
understand?
no matter what, you have to have 2 different suits. So it has to be either a spades, a clubs, a hearts, or a diamonds. If it's 2 hearts, it's not going to work.
Right.
If it's 2 spades or 2 clubs,
But it
and so
could be
on.
a spade and a club. It won't work with 2 pairs of the same color. A pair of the same color. It will not work with 2 cards of the same suit.
Right.
If you see that, then all you're going to do is to say, oh, place the cards down, and did you give them a cut?
Yeah.
Cut the cards.
I guess it's all in the performance.
So no matter
it's
what,
natural.
ace through king, if it's 2 of the same cards, have them cut it again. If it's 2 of the same suits, 2 hearts, 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, 2 spades, have them do it again. So you want 2 very different cards. Could be the king of clubs and the 3 of hearts.
Right.
No problem.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Good.
What a great effect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny.